Good morning, children, and welcome again to e-learning classes on behalf of Modern English School. I myself, Anjana Dikshit from New Area Senior Wing. Children, this video is for class 8 and today we shall read lesson 6. This is Geordie's Fawn. I had already explained the first part and today I'll summarize the first part and then I'll explain the second part. This is Geordie's Fawn is an emotional story. This talks of the bond between Geordie and Fawn, whose mother was killed to save Geordie's father's life. It so happened that Geordie's father was beaten by a rattlesnake. To save himself, Penny, Geordie's father, had killed a doe and used his heart and liver to draw out the poison. Geordie was very upset to think about it. He was afraid to think about the fawn, who was alone in the jungle, in the forest, and had no one to take care of it. So he was much worried. He thought that the fawn might die in the forest because of lack of care. When Penny recovered, Geordie went to his bedside and reminded him of the doe who had saved his life. He also expressed his concern for the poor fawn. He said that the fawn might be hungry and scared because there is no one to take care of it. He wanted to bring the fawn home and raise it. He even said that he was willing to give up his own share of milk for the fawn. On hearing this, his father agreed. He was speechless. When he informed the same thing to his mother, she protested, saying it was hard to raise the fawn with limited milk they usually have in the house. Dr. Wilson, who was present with them at that time, reminded them that nothing in the world comes free. Every service demands something in return. Therefore, they should look after the fawn as its mother was killed to save Penny's life. So they had to pay a price for it. Then Geordie's mother anyhow agreed to send Geordie to bring the fawn home. Geordie went in the forest with Melville. He wanted to look for the fawn alone because he thought that the meeting of both will be full of happiness. So he didn't want to share his happiness or sorrow. If he didn't find the fawn, he will be in sorrow. So he didn't want it to be shared with anybody. Though it was risky because he might get lost in the beaten by some snake. Geordie sent Melville back, saying that he could take care of himself. After a long walk in the forest, when Geordie did not find the fawn, he was very sad. Then Geordie found the helpless fawn at a distance. It was too small and weak to walk all by itself. It could not even stand on its own. Geordie went near the fawn and kissed it, and then he brought it home by lifting it half of the way and partially by making it walk after him. When with great difficulty Geordie brought the fawn home, Geordie gave it milk to drink. The fawn was too small, too little to drink the milk by itself. So Geordie had to help it to suck the milk from his mouth, from his milk. So it soaked the finger into the milk and then put it in the fawn's mouth. With great difficulty, the fawn was able to suck the milk. It sucked the finger greedily because it was very hungry. Then Geordie lowered his finger into the milk, which was kept in a small gourd. The fawn followed the finger and its mouth reached the level of the milk. It sucked and sucked till it was content. And that was how Geordie saved the fawn and made friendship with him. Because if Geordie had not brought the fawn home, it might have died because of lack of care. Because small fawn or every newborn baby needs care, attention. So Geordie did his best to save the life of the fawn, and he was able to save the life. Understood, children? Is it clear to you? That's all. Now you will read this lesson yourself and try to understand it. Okay? After watching this video. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.